Tip 1. Carry a water bucket everywhere. It saves you from fall damage, puts out fire, and lets you escape lava. Tip 2. Use crossbows with fireworks to deal powerful explosive damage. Tip 3. Craft turtle helmets to extend underwater breathing time. Tip 4. Use scaffolding for building, for fast vertical movement and safe construction. Tip 5. Land on hay bales to reduce fall damage by 80%. Tip 6. Use tinted glass to observe mobs safely. Tip 7. Use grindstones to remove unwanted enchantments and gain XP. Tip 8. Place lanterns to light areas safely without fire risk. Tip 9. Keep potions handy for emergencies during combat or exploration. Tip 10. Cook food on campfires without fuel to save coal and cook multiple items at once. Tip 11. Use waterlogged slabs for decorative water features. Tip 12. Apply fortune to crops like carrots and potatoes to multiply your harvest output. Tip 13. Tame wolves to help fight skeletons and hostile mobs. Tip 14. Brew fire resistance potions to survive lava and blaze attacks. Tip 15. Use fences to control and trap mobs safely. Tip 16. Protect villagers so your important trades aren't lost. Tip 17. Eat golden apples in battle for instant regeneration and health boosts. Tip 18. Use droppers and hoppers to automate item movement. Tip 19. Use barrels as compact storage that opens in tight spaces. Tip 20. Farm bamboo to fuel scaffolding and furnaces. Tip 21. Build your starter base inside a hill for quick safety during early gameplay. Tip 22. Use fletching tables to lock villagers into fletcher professions. Tip 23. Use F3 plus B to display mob hitboxes for precise attacking and aiming. Tip 24. Use pistons for moving blocks in redstone builds. Tip 25. Grow sugarcane near water to craft paper and books for enchanting. Tip 26. Grow nether wart early for potion brewing later. Tip 27. Mark explored caves to avoid getting lost during mining. Tip 28. Use allays to collect and gather items automatically. Tip 29. Use silk touch on ores to mine them for future fortune processing. Tip 30. Travel on the nether roof for safe ultra-fast travel. Tip 31. Breed villagers to unlock better trades and professions. Tip 32. Name mobs to prevent them from despawning. Tip 33. Build automatic smelters while to process large quantities of items. Tip 34. Use lodestones to anchor compasses in the nether. Tip 35. Create clay from mud to produce bricks easily. Tip 36. Sleep often to set your spawn point, so you avoid losing progress after dying. Tip 37. Use shulker boxes for massive portable storage. Tip 38. Use trapdoors as bridges to cross gaps cheaply and safely. Tip 39. Store powdered snow in cauldrons to use for traps and freezing mechanics. Tip 40. Use lava buckets for smelting, because one lava bucket smelts 100 items. Tip 41. Build XP farms to enchant gear faster and more efficiently. Tip 42. Bridge with scaffolding to cross large gaps safely. Tip 43. Build water elevators for quick vertical travel. Tip 44. Place torches under falling gravel or sand to instantly break large quantities for mining. Tip 45. Automate farms to generate infinite food and materials. Tip 46. Carry flint and steel to relight nether portals. Tip 47. Wear gold armor in the nether to prevent piglins from attacking. Tip 48. Use axes for combat in Java because axes deal higher damage per hit. Tip 49. Use shears on leaves to gather them quickly without breaking tools. Tip 50. Keep torches in your offhand when mining, so you can place light without switching tools. Tip 51. Use trapdoors to crawl into tight spaces to make secret tunnels or escape mobs. Tip 52. Use TNT for ancient debris mining because explosions expose netherite efficiently. Tip 53. Breed frogs to farm frog lights from magma cubes. Tip 54. Wear leather boots to prevent sinking into powder snow. Tip 55. Use honey blocks to reduce fall speed or move mobs gently. Tip 56. Store valuables in ender chests to protect them from loss. Tip 57. Farm vines for decoration and crafting recipes. Tip 58. Use ender chests for portable secure storage. Tip 59. Use mangrove wood for flexible building styles. Tip 60. Bring a cauldron to the Nether, because it's the only fire removal method there. Tip 61. Use lightning rods to protect wooden structures from lightning fires. Tip 62. Use leads to transport animals to move mobs long distances quickly. Tip 63. Use frog lights to decorate with bright illumination. Tip 64. Use slabs on roofs to prevent mobs from spawning. Tip 65. Farm dripstone to create renewable lava sources. Tip 66. Use observers to detect block changes for automation. Tip 67. Use blast furnaces to smelt ores faster. Tip 68. Use slabs for spawn proofing, because mobs cannot spawn on bottom slabs. Tip 69. Carry ender pearls to teleport out of danger instantly. Tip 70. Use water to remove grass for building flat areas quickly. Tip 71. Use rails to move villagers efficiently. Tip 72. Breed bees to boost crop growth and collect honey. Tip 73. Use soul speed boots to move extremely fast on soul sand. Tip 74. Use note blocks as secret triggers for hidden redstone mechanisms. Tip 75. Use maps to track large-scale builds. Tip 76. Use smokers to cook food faster, as they cook food twice as fast as furnaces. Tip 77. Use conduits to build functional underwater bases. Tip 78. Carry spare boats for emergency water or land travel. Tip 79. Fish early game to obtain enchanted books and gear easily. Tip 80. Place carpets to prevent mob spawns, as mobs cannot spawn on carpets. Tip 81. Use beds for nether mining, as they create large blasts to reveal ancient debris. Tip 82. Use bone meal to instantly grow trees and crops. Tip 83. Use trapdoors as doors to prevent zombies from breaking in. Tip 84. Press F3 plus G to reveal chunk borders, so you can optimize slime chunks and mob farms. Tip 85. Place boats mid-air to avoid fall damage, because entering a boat cancels all falling damage. Tip 86. Carry a shield in caves to block skeleton arrows unexpectedly. Tip 87. Use pick block to build quickly in creative mode. Tip 88. Bring extra pickaxes when mining, to avoid being stranded underground. Tip 89. Use dolphins to move quickly through oceans. Tip 90. Compost seeds for bone meal to boost crop growth efficiently. Tip 91. Use nether travel hubs to move across the world extremely quickly. Tip 92. Use doors underwater to create air pockets for breathing. Tip 93. Farm kelp for renewable fuel and XP farms. Tip 94. Ride striders to cross lava lakes safely. Tip 95. Use shields early for defense, because they block most melee and projectile attacks. Tip 96. Enchant gear before entering the Nether Yaoi to greatly increase survival chances. Tip 97. Create iron farms to get unlimited iron automatically. Tip 98. Use bells to locate raiders during attacks. Tip 99. Use looting enchantments to increase mob drops significantly. Tip 100. Use fortune on emerald ore to maximize emerald drops.